Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our weekly reading, looking at the week ahead. These are timeless, so whenever you feel guided to watch the video, that's when you should watch it. But technically we're looking at the week beginning December 13th as the week ahead at this time. This will be for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I will do the timestamps. They'll be in the description box below. Nine of Pentacles, so good news when it comes to money. Water signs. I'm using the Hush Tarot deck, the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Jeez. Thank you if you have already. There are specials running. I think I only have one more private reading to do and I'm all caught up. So now would be a great time to get yourself a reading if that's something you want. And we'll get you sorted. Okay. Let's begin with Cancer for the week ahead. What's going on with Cancer for the week ahead? What is... Okay, Two of Swords flipped over, but it got one back. Show me Cancer for the week ahead. I hope that's not too loud when I'm putting the cards on the table. Current situation, the Queen of Wands, the challenge, the Seven of Wands, the outcome, the World. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star. There's some sort of a wish fulfillment here. It could also be something involving an Aquarius in your life, but there's some sort of a wish fulfilled. I feel like reaching your goals, especially when it comes to health or fitness, comes up for some of you, or that becomes a new focus for you at this time, because this is long-term goals and long-term aspirations. And like I say, for some it has to do with your physical self. For others, this is your business that you're now setting up or thinking about setting up. This is, with the Queen of Wands, a very... you could be very busy at this time. You're getting a lot of attention, or there's something or someone in particular that you're attracted to, or that you're attracting. The challenge, we have the Seven of Wands, so there's some sort of a blockage here. I feel like if you have fire in your chart, this is you, where you're attracting something you don't want, or you're attracting something that's really amazing, but you're holding back for whatever reason. Maybe you're afraid, or whatever the case may be. For others of you, there is some sort of a blockage, something you kind of have to fight for, it is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so it's something you're drawn to, or someone you're very drawn to. You see that as a wish fulfilled, but there are some challenges to overcome. You'd have to fight for this. And in the outcome, we have the World. So with the World, it can be to do with travel. Again, it's about reaching goals and moving on to higher levels of whatever this is for you. But this is success, recognition, reward, award, travel, physical travel, something coming back around, or it's just a brand new cycle in your life. So I think what this is telling you, Cancer, whatever it is that you've been thinking about, that you view as a wish fulfilled, this is telling you, yes, you can have it. You'd have to fight for it, though. And by fight for it, with the Seven of Wands, it'll be different things for everyone. For some of it's just taking a stand and making it clear that that's what you want, putting it out there, telling people. For others of you, this is where you may have to persevere, okay? As in, it may not come to you the first try. There's something where you have to redo something, do more of something, convince something or someone, okay? But this is telling you that you have the ability to do that. You have everything you need to overcome these challenges, and it's just about, I feel like in a way the universe is testing you. Do you really want this? If you really do, you have to tell me, you have to show me, and I'll give it to you, okay? It's that kind of energy that I'm seeing here. This could also be a week where you're being tested, whether you're aware of this or not, to see if you can handle more responsibility at work, to see if you could handle a promotion if they gave it to you, if they offered it to you, okay? But it's whether you're aware of the fact that you're being tested or not. I feel like that's something that's happening, because they have their eye on you for some sort of elevation. Okay, let's get more clarity here. Queen of Wands, Six of Swords. With the Seven of Wands, we have the Moon. And with the World, we have the Nine of Cups. I'm telling you, and the wish fulfillment in the minor and wish fulfillment in the major arcana. Yeah, there's something I feel like, what's under that? The Page of Swords with the Star card. So see, you have to talk about it. You have to communicate, or you have to make it clear to yourself, to others, to the world, that this is something that you want. It has to do with travel or progression, or a move. It could also be where you want to come out of troubled waters with someone else. So you want to make peace with someone. You want to reconcile with someone. You want to go visit someone. Okay, you're dealing with something that's at a distance, because the Star card can also indicate distance. I also feel like with the Seven of Wands and the Moon card, your own fears is what you need to overcome for some of you. Okay, your own fears. You're giving yourself, you're telling yourself like worst case scenarios. Okay, and it's kept you in a place of fear and pause. Right? In other words, I'm afraid to go for this because I think it would go bad, but you don't actually have any proof to that effect. Does that make sense? It's just your own sense of insecurity that's creating this fear to actually go for something, or to actually speak it out loud and say that that's what you want, okay? And if you manage to do that, and you can absolutely manage to do that. We have the World and the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, reaching your goal, starting a brand new cycle in your life, okay? So, there you go. I mean, the good news is the only thing holding you back is yourself. And that's good news, because it's something you can do about that, right? You can take charge of your own thoughts. You can take charge of your own emotions here. Get everything under control, okay? Because, once again, if you do manage to... Oh, I just saw there's stars in the Queen of Wands energy, in the Queen of Wands card, see? There's stars there. So it's something that you're very passionate about, you're very attracted to, you really, really want, you really, really desire, okay? Whether it's a personal goal, whether it involves someone else, or it's about your career, or your studies, or your own business, okay? This is telling you it's right there, it's right in front of you. You have to do something, okay? You have to take some sort of an action, take some sort of a stand, to tell this person, party, to tell the universe, to show people that this is what you really want, and it will come to you. Does that make sense? I mean, it's as easy as that. I can see there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of self-doubt, there's a lot of confusion. It's mostly fear, okay? But with the Seven of Wands, you can absolutely overcome this. You can absolutely overcome this. Okay, so let me pull you a couple of advice cards from the Alice in Wonderland deck. Advice for Cancer in the week ahead. Advice for Cancer in the week ahead. Okay, that's one. One more. Advice for Cancer in the week ahead, please. And that's the second one. Because I feel like whatever this is for you, it's only your own fear, your own insecurity that's been holding you back from actually pursuing this. Does that make sense? And it's time to get a grip, Cancer. Snap out of it and take a stand. Okay, make it clear that's what you want. Whatever that means to you, however that, resonates with your situation. Bottom of the deck, look, painting the roses red, covering up errors, number 27, so that's a number 9. For some of you, it is about making amends. Okay, making peace with someone, making amends. You apologizing and saying that, you know what, I want to fix this situation, I want to fix this relationship, whether it's a romantic one, a family one, a whatever type of one. What's been holding you back is your own sense of guilt, your own sense of regret and remorse. And the message here is, you know what, whatever was done, it can be undone. Whatever was done, it can be fixed, forgiven, and moved on from. However, I feel like it has to start with you, and I feel like I've been telling you that very often in the past readings, Cancer. It has to start with you. It has to come from you. Wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, precipice of change, pause before action. Oh, I wonder. Okay. So number 2, for some of you, this is about partnerships. You've been going round and round in your head, envisioning this, fantasizing about this, if I said this, if I did that, but only the worst case scenarios, only the worst possibilities of potential outcomes would come to your mind when it comes to this. Does that make sense? And that is what has been causing you to pause as opposed to take action. Follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. See? Curiosity meets opportunity. Meaning, if you do your part, the opportunity is there for you. It will be given to you. Okay? It will meet you in the middle. It will meet you halfway. If there's two parties that need to make amends, or they need to come together, or, if this is about, can we reconnect? Can we reconcile? Can we start over? Whatever the case may be, yes, you can. But it has to start with you, Cancer. The other person or party will meet you halfway. They are open to this, but you have to initiate, okay? Same thing with job. Same thing with your career or your studies or your own business. Curiosity is what you need to do, okay? This is where you show interest. That's what that means, okay? You show interest. Ask the questions. Tell people that's what you want. Ask for support. Ask for guidance, okay? Apply. Could be as easy as simple as that. You actually applying for something. And the opportunity will meet you in the middle, right? The opportunity will also come to you. When you step towards this opportunity, the opportunity will step towards you as well, okay? But again, and I can't stress this enough, it has to start with you, okay? It has to come from you. Otherwise, things will be the same. Nothing will change. Does that make sense? But whatever this is, it's on your mind that you have been beating yourself up about, okay? Maybe, I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff with the moon. It's just fears, remorse, regret. I should have said this. I should have done that. I should have gone for this before. I should have accepted this when it was offered to me before. I should have, would have, could have. And you're beating yourself up over it. But the message is, it's still there for you, okay? Not going to be for long, but it's still there for you. All you have to do is take a stand and make it clear that that's what you want, okay? So I'll leave that with you. You're going to have to tell me what this is, because it can be a bunch of different things. It's a little different for everyone, right? But you're going to have to tell me what that is. But Cancer, if this is, if you were just waiting for confirmation or a sign, this is your sign. This is your confirmation. Yes, you should. Yes, you can. Just go for it, okay? So, hope that helps you. And we're going to move on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Thank you for joining us. If you're skipping ahead, as always, please also watch the intro. There's information for you there as well. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio in the week ahead. What is going on for Scorpio in the week ahead? Situation, we have the Page of Pentacles. In the challenge, we have the Queen of Cups. In the outcome, we have the Empress. Interesting. A lot of feminine energy here, so I feel like you're in a place of receiving this week as opposed to you being the go-getter. Also very nurturing energy, very gentle energy. I also feel like look after yourself. Make sure you rest. Make sure you give yourself pause. Time to recharge your batteries. Make sure you drink enough water. I hear for some of you. Make sure you eat healthily. I also see that. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, look, we have the Three of Swords. So there has been heartbreak, heartache, disappointment, some sort of a betrayal of confidence, betrayal of, well, I don't know, something happened that just broke your heart. It just disappointed you, okay? I feel like the Three of Swords has already happened, and this is how you can move on from that, how you can make the best of the situation. This is also, I feel like, if it involved an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, or if this is something that happened at your work or within your community, there is communication that is offered. I feel like someone's apologizing, trying to apologize, trying to make amends, trying to give you a gift to show you that they mean what they say, to show you that they mean it when they say they're sorry. It'll come up a little differently for everyone. Your challenge is the Queen of Cups. Your challenge is to forgive. And you don't have to actually tell this person if you forgive them or not. Forgiveness is more for you than the other person, okay? Forgiveness doesn't absolve the other person of responsibility, and it doesn't make okay whatever it is that they did. It's for you to stop carrying the pain of that. Does that make sense? And in the outcome, we have the Empress. So with the Empress, whatever this is, it pushed you into your power, okay? It pushed you into this place of, you know what, I know who I am. I know I deserve better. Maybe before you doubted yourself, doubted your worth. Maybe before you were more open and willing to make compromises, to make sacrifices, to do more for others than they would do for you. Does that make sense? And I feel like something happened where someone just completely disappointed you. Okay, I don't know if this was a breakup, if this was someone saying hurtful things to you, or someone doing something you didn't deserve, basically, okay? That just opened your eyes to the fact that, you know what, why am I doing this? Why am I so open to forgive all the time, no matter what happens, when it just keeps happening? Clearly the other person doesn't mean that they're sorry, because they keep doing it. And it's going to, the realization is, it's going to continue to happen until I put a stop to it, okay? Until I take my power back, until I stand up for myself. Doesn't have to be, you know, in an argumentative way, just for yourself, just for your own knowledge, as it were, right? I know I'm standing up for myself. I know I'm setting some boundaries, and I'm stepping away from situations that are less than what I deserve. And it's as simple as that, okay? I don't care who you are. If you mistreat me, that's it. We're done. I'll give you a 1 second chance, and that's it. After that, we're done, okay? Because I do feel like for some of you, this has been an ongoing saga, whether it's with the same person or it's different people, same situation. And I do see someone coming back to try to make amends, offering an apology and some sort of a gift to show you that they mean what they say. But it's up to you. The situations are different for everyone, okay? It's up to you. If you want to forgive and give them another chance, or if you want to forgive them and release them, it'll be a little different for everyone. Let's get a little bit more clarification here for Scorpio. Page of Pentacles. We have 9 of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, we have the Chariot. And with the Empress, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Under the 3 swords, we have Judgment. Yeah, definitely. For some of you, this is someone coming back, asking for a second chance, asking to reconcile. I feel like they're saying everything you wanted them to with the 9 of Cups, so you're a little bit, you're doubting it, because you're like, this looks like it's too good to be true. And I feel like that's why they're also bringing something to you. There's some sort of a gift or a gesture, something in the 3D, right? It's not just about the emotion that they bring, that they're bringing something concrete to show you that, you know, it's not too good to be true. You can see it. Here it is, right? Type energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer, another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here as well. We also have Taurus and Libra. The challenge, like I say, will be different. For some of you, the challenge is to forgive and meet this person in the middle. And for others, the challenge is to forgive and move on. Okay? Forgive and leave them behind. Forgive and move away. With the Empress, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever this is it will be a new beginning in your life. Whether you're taking this person back, you're giving someone another chance, and it's a new beginning, it is a little bit more grounded and more stable than it was before. And if you're turning your back and you're walking away from people who take you for granted, this is you giving yourself a new beginning, where you're starting now to invest in yourself. That Page of Pentacles with that Ace of Pentacles is you investing in yourself with the Empress. You may be, I don't know, changing your wardrobes, doing some sort of a makeover, because this is a newfound you. Does that make sense? Okay, as a result of this experience, it's like you're a whole nother person, a lot more aware of your own beauty, a lot more aware of your own worth. Does that make sense? Okay. In terms of work, there's amazing opportunities being presented to you. There's an offer coming in thick and fast, some sort of a promotion. You may get a car with this new role, or you may have to travel more. However, It is a wish fulfilled. It might be, it's definitely an elevation, okay, with the Chariot and the Empress. So wherever you are, it will be the next step, okay? Supervisor, manager, I don't know, team leader, whatever it is. It will come with more money, like I say, maybe a car or some other kind of perks. A lot of traveling, okay, a lot of you being on your feet a lot, but it's an amazing opportunity. I feel like it's something that you've been waiting to hear on with the Judgment card. You may have been rejected before, or you were told, you know, I don't even apply because it's not, you're not what we're looking for, something along those lines, or yeah, there's something where it didn't go well the first time, where you were rejected. There was rejection here, but this time it's like they're recognizing, I don't know if in the meantime you've done some extra studying or some extra courses, or added some stuff to your resume, because there's something where you didn't have this experience before, or you didn't have this on your resume before, and now you do. So now you qualify and you're the perfect candidate, and it just goes very quickly from there. Does that make sense? Good news in terms of money. You're getting approvals, green lights in terms of money, raises, bonuses, mortgages, loans of any kind. You could be getting a car for some of you. But yeah, I feel like this is a new phase that comes as a result of a heartache or a heartbreak. Okay? So, I mean, enjoy it, own it. What I'm getting is you didn't see your own beauty before for some of you. You didn't see your own worth. You didn't see your own competence or competency before. Okay? So, even though it's almost like you have this brief moment of, oh my God, I know so much, I'm really proud of myself, and then in the next second you yourself would be kind of putting yourself down a little bit. I don't know if it's for a fear of getting cocky, or if it's just your insecurity stepping in and being like, oh, but you know, and maybe I don't know that much, but, or comparing yourself to other people, and you're like always putting yourself down as opposed to saying, oh yeah, I'm on the same level as them. Does that make sense? You've been a little down on yourself, Scorpio. And this is you opening your eyes, I have a lot of eyes looking at me, to your own beauty, your own worth, your own value. Not in a cocky way. This is quiet strength, the Empress, right? This is quiet strength. Everybody knows. The Empress doesn't have to tell people she's the Empress. She just exudes it. And I feel like that's where you're getting to. You could also have new love in your life, or renewed love also coming up. So let's see, Oracle energy and advice for Scorpio for the week ahead. Bottom of the deck, we have choices. Feeling blocked, restrained. Yeah. And I feel like you were flipping it. You have been your own worst enemy. You have been the reason you've been blocked. Why? Because you've been holding yourself back, not even giving yourself a chance. So how was anyone else supposed to give you a chance, Scorpio? Does that make sense? We also have find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, trust that you are learning. So yeah, I feel like whatever situation happened, it was a heartache for you, or a heartbreak, or a rejection. Your lesson was to see that either, you know what, it wasn't the right situation for you because you deserve better. So why were you trying to get yourself in a box that's smaller than you are? Does that make sense? Why were you trying to please other people when that's just not who you are, and you're an amazing person if they can't see that that's their issue, not yours? Does that make sense? Okay, so that there's been a lot of lessons around self-worth and self-love for you. Shine, look, listen, shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. Amazing card there. This is you learning how to allow yourself to shine. You have been feeling very bad, guilty, like it's a bad thing to stand out, like it's a bad thing to shine, like maybe you don't deserve attention, or you don't deserve praise, okay? And you're learning that, you know what, I have chosen to see myself that way. I have chosen to hold myself back. I have been choosing to dull my own light. Does that make sense? And whatever this heartache or heartbreak was, I feel like it was the last straw. It was the final push you needed to start making different choices, based on everything you've learned and what it has taught you about yourself, your self-worth, your self-respect, and your own value, and how to demand it, how to, not in a, you know, argumentative way, in a, you know what, this is who I am, this is what I deserve. Everybody knows that. It's not news, right? How to own your own, I don't know, what is it? Sense of deservedness? Is that a word? Is that a word? I don't even know. Deserving? Deserving is a word. But how to be okay with the fact that you're amazing. Does that make sense? And how to stop hiding it or feeling bad about it. Okay? So I'll leave you with that. You're going to have to tell me what this is, okay? And I really hope the reading helps you, because whatever rejection happened or whatever heartache happened, it wasn't for you to understand that, oh yeah, you're not good enough for this. No, it was the opposite. It was for you to become empowered and to be like, you know what, actually, this wasn't even right for me in the beginning, from the beginning, okay, in the first place. Actually, this isn't what I truly want, and it's actually, I deserve better, okay? And you start to walk a different walk, and it's attracting different level blessings, your level blessings, okay? So I'll leave that with you, and we're going to move on to Pisces. Hi Pisces, how are you? Thank you for joining us. And if you are skipping ahead, always watch the intro as well, because there's information for you there. Oh, the Lovers, Pisces. Interesting. Choices, choices, choices. Contracts and commitments. Let's see. What is coming up in the week ahead for Pisces? Show me Pisces in the week ahead. Okay, here we go. Situation, the Queen of Swords. Challenge, the Moon. Similar to Cancer. The outcome, the Five of Pentacles. Fluffing it. What? I almost called it Cancer. For some of you, you're dealing with a Cancer. What is this? Bottom of the deck, the Magician. Okay. I almost called you Cancer again. A lot of you are dealing with a Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart. Look. The Sun under the Magician, and you have the Moon on the table. This is Pisces. Something happened. Recently or not so recently. And it was a loss. It was a separation, a breakup, a loss of whatever it is, okay? A divorce, the end of a contract. It was unfair with the Queen of Swords being here. There's a lot of, it hurt you deeply. It is now a source of strength and wisdom for you, but it hurt you deeply. And as a result of it, you still have your guard up. And there's a little bit of resentment there. The challenge, we have the Moon. The challenge with the Moon is to let things pass, to let things go, to let things turn over, is the way I'm seeing it, because they showed me cycles with the Moon. Okay, something needs to be let go of, something needs to be released in order for you to have this Sun energy. Okay? Whatever happened, it was meant to help you shed an old image, an image of yourself that no longer applied. Does that make sense? So I'm seeing this as very deep transformation on a personal level, and it will reflect in all areas of your life. But I'm seeing this as a focus on healing this week. Why? Because in the outcome we have the Five of Pentacles. This is lack mentality. This is feeling left out, feeling abandoned, feeling like nothing's ever going to go your way, feeling like you don't have enough and you're never going to have enough. This is very, it's like self-fulfilling prophecies. But at the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician. This is telling you that what you think about, you bring about. So this is a heads up for you, Pisces, to shift your focus, okay? Because what you think about, you bring about. Yes, whatever happened was unfair. Yes, whatever happened was hurtful. But if you continue to stay in the energy by thinking about it every day, reliving it every day, continuing to talk to that person even though you're mad at them but you don't address it, whatever, however way that applies, okay? You're just perpetuating those hurt feelings, okay? And that sense of loss. And with the Magician here, this is like a heads up. Be careful, because you're creating a new reality for yourself, the next phase of your existence, and make sure it's a positive one. Make sure it's one that you want to be in, okay? Make sure it's not same old that you've been in. Now, for some of you, this could be triggered by whatever happened coming back around. So if this has been someone hurting your feelings, breaking your heart, and walking away, that person could be coming back around, because again, there's this energy of cycles, okay? Trying to communicate with you, trying to come back in your life in one way or another. And I feel like it's putting you right back where you were when they left, okay? It's taking you back to all those hurt feelings and that sense of lack and that sense of not being good enough. If this is someone coming back, they're not coming back to repeat a cycle. They're coming back in your life for you to get some closure and release it. Okay, does that make sense? Free yourself from it with the Sun card here. Step into a new phase in your life. All right? Let's get more cards here. So it's clarify for Pisces for the week ahead. The Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, with the Moon as the challenge. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands. And the Five of Pentacles, we have the Hermit. So there is a situation, there's conversation here, there's communication, Eight of Wands, coming in unexpectedly, fast, and so many scenarios. Okay, let's start with one. So Queen of Swords with the High Priestess talks about a breakup, a separation, a divorce, a falling out. If it's not with someone romantic, there has been no communication. You haven't seen this person. You've been walking, your life, as in you've moved on. You've learned a lot. You're a whole new you. You're now hearing back from this person. They're reaching out to you. We have Cancer energy here as well, and I almost called you Cancer. And it's putting you right back into a place of, I'm not doing this again. It's triggering some resentment in you. And with the Hermit, you can either pull away from this, but it will perpetuate the hurt feelings, or you can face it and learn from it so that you can release it. Does that make sense? You can face it, get closure from it, and release it. We also have Virgo energy here. For others of you, I feel like there is... you have been overlooked or passed over for something, if it's to do with work or promotion or anything like that, okay? And obviously you're not happy about it. You haven't actually talked about it with your boss or whoever it is that told you that you're not going to get it, or they keep overlooking you. You haven't talked about it, you haven't addressed it. This is a time for you to take your power back, okay? The Magician and the Sun. And this could be you applying, looking for other jobs, because you're taking your power back. You're walking away from this feeling of, because they're making you feel like you're not good enough, or they actually told you that you're not good enough, which is not nice, is it? And no one wants to hear that. But whatever this is that rejected you, you're taking your power back and you're looking at it as, you know what? Maybe there's a higher reason behind this that I don't see right now. However, I do know that I deserve better than what you're giving me or what you're giving me access to. So you're kind of preparing an exit. And that does give you your power back. It puts you in a place of wisdom, as opposed to a place of fear and sorrow and just not being good enough. Does that make sense? I also feel like something's going to be offered to you that maybe you didn't get before, you didn't get to apply for before. There's something offered to you, but your intuition, you have the Moon and the High Priestess, there's something behind it that they're not talking about. I feel like they're making you an offer, but it's not as stable as they're making it out to be with that Five of Pentacles. It's something that is temporary. and you're being advised to really look at it and really consider your options, because it's not what it seems to be, or it will change from what it's agreed in the beginning. Does that make sense? So tread lightly, be very cautious, ask for more information with the Hermit, dig a little bit deeper before you commit to this, because there's something there where they're not telling you something, or yeah, it will mean more sacrifices than it's worth, something along those lines. Queen of Pentacles with the Sun and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. King and Queen of Pentacles with the Sun here. I feel like you're going to have choices to make, Pisces. Your abundance is not in the situation you're in. Whether it's a job or you've been working towards something and they just keep dragging you along, or they just keep breadcrumbing you so that you don't go. They pointed my attention to use your time well, make every moment count. Yeah, I feel like something's on a time, something's on a clock. They're not telling you. Your time there is coming to an end, okay, is what I'm seeing here. But they're not telling you that. And that's why they haven't been promoting you. And that's why they haven't been including you in more stuff. Because they know, they're not telling you, they only have 5 more months there, or 6 more months. So just, I mean, take that for what it's worth and make your decisions accordingly. But you have victory and abundance in a different direction with the Magician. You kind of have to start applying and start looking for your options, as opposed to keep waiting for something that's just been the same and doesn't change. No matter what you do, no matter how much you put into it, doesn't change, it doesn't get better, it doesn't improve, you're not getting your desired outcome. It's because your time there is supposed to be temporary, okay, and you're trying to make it permanent. Does that make sense? So take that for what it's worth. Your abundance is elsewhere, and that's why things have not been coming together. But when you take that higher perspective with the Hermit, you will start to understand that, and you'll gain your confidence back, your power back, and you start looking for your other options, because there are many, okay? Trust me. If a cycle is trying to repeat itself and you're completely unsure, I feel like for some of you it's not meant to repeat itself, it's meant to give you closure. For some of you with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, you could have a better time around, is what I heard. There's very few of you, okay? But it will take a long time to develop. So let's see. Advice for Pisces for the week ahead. Advice for Pisces for the week ahead. Advice for Pisces for the week ahead. What's going to help Pisces to know in the week ahead? Bottom of the deck, we have never jam today. Promises that never come to be. See? Empty words, not living in the now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You're in the situation for some of you where you've been working towards something that was discussed, it was promised, or they told you it's possible. And they keep telling you, yeah, no, you're doing an amazing job, you're doing awesome, you're doing great. Whenever the next opportunity comes around, you'll go for it, or you'll be the one that gets it. And then the next opportunity comes around and you don't get it. And you're like, well, no, the next one, this time it wasn't right, you know what I mean? Empty words, empty promises. And I feel like this is more to do with work or your investments. And it's just telling you, you know what? It's time to look at your options. It's time to look at your options, because you are doing an amazing job and these people aren't viewing you or appreciating you for it. And what's worse, they're not even telling, they're not honest with you. Okay, that's the issue. Okay? A moment's regret, nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake. So, yeah, for some of you, definitely the past is coming back around, coming knocking. There's a lot of sorrow, regret, remorse, resentment there. And it's coming back for you to get some closure. For you to have an opportunity to speak the truth that you haven't had the opportunity to do before. And get closure from it, okay? To make peace and move on, if that's what this is. becoming braver. Number 5, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and fresh perspective. What am I telling you? What am I telling you? I mean, this is what it is. This is what it is. Okay, for some of you, this is a time for you to see the light with the sun. That, you know what, whatever this is that's been going round and round and round and round because of empty promises and because of some sort of nostalgia or some sort of what you thought this could be, you're now realizing that actually, you know what, I'm better than this. I deserve better. What I deserve, these people are not going to give me. And you're starting to look at your options. You're starting to look at your options, okay? And you're manifesting a new beginning for yourself. Within a month, you'll find a better situation very quickly, okay? And that's going to be your abundance. For others of you, yeah, if the past is coming back around in whatever capacity, it's to, first of all, show you how far you've come. You're not the same person that whoever this was left behind. There may have been regret. There may have been you beating yourself up over believing whatever this person was promising you in the past and never delivered. Whatever it was, okay, they didn't commit. They kept telling you they wanted to and they never did, or whatever it was, okay, something along those lines. You can trust what this person was saying because they just proved to you over and over again that it's not going to happen. Whatever they're talking about, it's not going to happen. But it's to show you how far you've come. It's to show you that actually you're a lot stronger than you were. And you can decide from there if you want to give something another chance or if you want to just keep walking, but you have some closure. You have a sense of confirmation. You have a sense of empowerment that you didn't have before whenever it came to this person or the situation. Does that make sense? So, that's nice. It's very nice. Intense, but very nice, okay? It's a lot of transformation energy here. Personal, internal transformations and realizations that will manifest a new beginning for yourself, okay? In line with who you are and what you truly deserve, all right? So you're going to have to tell me what it's about for you if it makes sense to you. But I hope you have an amazing week ahead. And yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.